G'day there guys, it's Munga Thrillionaire here and it's time for your favourite time of day, and that's the Daily Diary. So I've just had a good feed, right? Jordan, that guy, Coxie, Jordan Cox, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's just cooked up his, your grandmother's?
My great-great-grandmother's.
Your great-great-grandmother's tuna mornay recipe, and I tell you what, bloody... Where's she from?
Naracoorte, South Australia. She was a good lady.
Good, yes. And I bloody ate it up and had a good bloody feed of it. And I hope to eat it again soon. So, yeah.
I'll cook it again.
Yes. And yeah, today on the Daily Diary, I want to talk about, I've been, over the past few days, been chatting with my ex-girlfriend, Zuko, about just life and stuff, as you do, because me and her still chat, because we, our breakup, I suppose, was amicable, I think's the word I want to use there, and so yeah, we're just gone out, living our own lives and whatnot, and I was just talking to her about how much she would have learnt since March, the 14th of March 2013. That was the day we broke up, because that was the day she flew out out from Australia to England, London, England. And I was just said, you would have learnt a crazy amount of stuff. And she said, yeah, of course. And she said that every day is a school day. And that I thought was a really good way to look at life. If every day is a school day, you get up, you put your uniform on, metaphor, and you tie your shoelaces and you go out into the world, which is school, and you learn about life. And in a place like London, I've been fortunate enough to travel there myself. It's very there's just so many different cultures living in that one city, and each sort of thing's got their own little area. I remember when I can't remember the area or the street, but there was a lot of Jamaican type style food, which is that's pretty cool. Something not very readily available where I'm from, and probably even less so where I live now. And other places, there's famous places like Brick Lane, where they have all the Indian restaurants and that. And then vintage shops down one end, which is another, probably more pop culture. I wouldn't say it's postmodern, but it's definitely modern. Vintage doesn't make sense, but that's the way it is. So yeah, I thought that was a really good way to look and embrace life, and I said that to her, and I said I'm going to steal that. Didn't tell her I was going to talk about it in the diary, but she, I know she's watched a few episodes here and there, because she often tells me when she does. So hopefully she watches. Hey?
Yeah, she has.
Yeah.
I'm licking the bowl. It's that fucking good.
Is there any left? Can I have some? Fill up my bowl.
Sorry, bro. She's fucking done.
Oh, what? Come on, mate, cut the language. On the diary.
Sorry, boys and girls, young kiddies that watch Munga's Diary. Apologise if that swear word.
Yeah, apology accepted. When you cook some more mornay. So yeah, I want you all to think about that. Every day is a school day. So when you wake up tomorrow, look at it like that, and I don't know, I know some people didn't like school, but I loved it. I had a great time in school. And that's not just because I was the coolest kid in school. I mean, come on. I legitimately enjoyed the relationships I had with my fellow peers and most of my teachers. Some teachers I didn't get along with. Mrs. Matthews. Does anyone remember Mrs. Matthews, kids I went to school with? If you ask me, she was a bitch, right? I was walking down, this has really changed tone. I was walking down the hallway one day in school, and she's pulled me up reckoning, she's like, oh, fucking, yeah, look at you, blah, blah, blah. Reckon I was encouraging kids to fight in the playground. I'm like, that's dumb. Here I am, senior prefect, looking good in my blazer with my badge, tie, shirt tucked in because I was that kind of kid in school. And the senior prefect is also, like, there's the prefect body, 10 girls, 10 boys, one senior prefect, which is part of the, like, captain body, which you have 2 captains, 2 vice captains, senior prefect. Senior prefect is elected by the prefect body. So I am pretty much the favourite amongst my peers. But anyway, that was a good time, and so I still enjoyed school, apart from Mr. Matthews. I think she's about the only teacher that gave me a hard time. Mr. Slobodnik actually gave me a hard time too, because a kid graffitied in the classroom, wrote my name on the carpet. He tried to blame me for it. It wasn't me. I wouldn't do that, much to your disbelief. But anyway, every day is a school day, and I think that's great. And I, you know, just one of those things about Zuko that made me love her, and I still do care about her to a high extent. Think about her most days and all that sort of stuff. Will forever be in my heart. She's the one I was talking about the other day. She got a new boyfriend. I don't know. For you people that don't watch my daily diary every day, I think you should. And if you did, you'd always know. You'd always be up to date on what I'm talking about. Can't always be backtracking for you, so some of you have got to keep up. Anyway, could again go on for ages talking about Zuko. One day I might explain the nickname Zuko for you, but in a way it's kind of mine and hers, own little private thing. So that's what you get with the relationships, you get inside jokes. Anyway, peace, love and respect. That's a good show.